Surveying was the closest thing to flying an airplane 500 miles an hour, but surveying is much more precise. Well, when you're flying, you're going over the earth and you're navigating. You're using azimuths. You must be aware of where you are. And the math that one uses to navigate, much of it is base 60. Well, all of the math in surveying is dependent upon base 60 math.
When I graduated high school, I knew that I enjoyed math, and I knew that I enjoyed being outside. And I found a program and a degree that incorporated both of them. I fell in love with the career, with the teaching, with being outside and learning to use all the new equipment and learning to use my mathematics skills in different ways that I hadn't thought of before.
Nature and being outside is one of the places I can feel most calm, and so being able to include that in my work helps be a little bit more efficient with my work, and I just, it's different every day.
Just that I get to experience different places every day. It's a whole different environment, like every day.
What I love best about my job is using really neat technology that is fun to work with, but it also provides detailed and accurate information to our surveyors and planners. So it's not just a cool way of gathering technology, it's a way that's benefiting us, keeping less boots on the ground, so it's a safer environment. Like today out here, there's a lot of demolition going on behind us. So instead of having to be in and around this heavy machinery and kind of causing a possible harm for our men on the ground, we can gather that data remotely.
Cool factor about Geomatics is our use of mobile devices and tablets. Kids are using those when they first get into kindergarten now. Some of the first things they pick up, so their mom's smartphones, start playing games on them. And we use those every day.
I would say our mapping program. We use ArcGIS, and that is my favorite. That's the reason I'm in this industry. So it allows us to bring in data for different information, streams, parcels, survey data that our field crews are collecting, and making maps that impact people's lives.
If somebody wants to be a surveyor, they need to like to read. There's a lot of research. I would ask someone if they wanted to be a surveyor, do they like to solve puzzles? Because every survey is a puzzle. Do you also have basic math skills? When I grew up, I thought surveying was mostly a mathematical profession. Math to a surveyor is only a tool. It's more research, more reading, and more law.
My favorite class out of the Geomatics department is the survey law. Survey law was something that you do not learn out in the field. That's something that you have to learn in the office or in a class. And just knowing how to protect yourself, that information is paramount.
This program at Wake Tech, in 2 years, you can earn an Associate of Applied Science in Geomatics. With that degree, after being in the workforce for a number of years, less than 10, one can earn their professional licensure as a land surveyor in North Carolina.
There is a career path that lets you get 2-year degree training and then a number of years experience to become a surveyor, a professional licensed surveyor. You can be a surveyor your whole life and not get licensed, so there is a career path for non-licensed professionals, and there are lots of opportunities for where to go with that. The industry evolves, the equipment evolves. We're now flying surveys instead of everything being land-based, but the principles remain the same. You still need to know basic boundary law, how to control your surveys, how to tie in your survey points. All the things we do with surveying has not changed since Thomas Jefferson and George Washington were surveying, way back then. But the equipment makes things easier. We go about getting our results a little bit differently, but the principles are the same.